Welcome to the channel, Annie Collins here. Today we're creating this card for Cards for Cubs from Barely Art. Let's go over the products I used. I used the Botanical banners from Brutus Monroe. That's an older set, and this is from Rabbit Hole Designs. This is Sentimentally Speaking, and it's coordinating dies. This cross hatch stencil from my stash. These are our florals and our sentiment, which have been die cut, and our florals have been colored. I colored the florals with my Orlo markers, and they are here. They're the R's and some YGs. I'll have them listed for you below. We're going to bring in some Distress Oxide inks in Lost Shadow and Hickory Smoke, some Hammermill cardstock for our front panel, and this panel has been trimmed down to 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm going to clear my desk really quickly so we can get started on our project. So I'm going to hold this panel in place with some low-tack tape. I'm going to use Scotch brand low-tack tape to hold it in place. And then we will stencil over this. Well, not stenciling over it. We'll ink over the stencil. We're going to start with Hickory Smoke, and we're going to just go around the perimeter with this Hickory Smoke. So I'm going to create sort of a vignette from darker to lighter, and keeping the center light. So we're going to go all the way around the perimeter of this little panel here. I didn't write down the weight of my Hammermill, but I believe it's 100 pounds. And it's the smooth cover one. And it's great for ink blending, so that's why I use that. And then I'm going to, once I have all this done, I'll move to Lost Shadow in the center. So we're keeping the center nice and bright, but I didn't want it to be stark white, so this is why we're using the ink. So there we go, we're blending in Lost Shadow. And if you've never heard of Cards for Cubs, it's a charity thing that Barely Art does. They collect cards for children in foster care, usually birthday cards or encouragement cards, and they do a drive every year to collect cards. The drive has finished, but you can still send in cards to Barely Art for it. All right, so I'm going to I'm going to do some splatter with Sheer Shimmer Spray from Imagine Crafts in Sparkle. This is going to be a subtle little shine. It's almost tone on tone shine, because this sparkle one of this spray has like gray undertones. And I just want it to be subtle in the background. It's still wet here, so you can see how shiny it is. But once it's dry, like you see here, it's still extremely shiny. So I'm going to adhere this to my layering cardstock here. Actually, this is 80-pound black cardstock. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that using my Barely Art glue. And then I'll adhere that to the front card panel. To the front of my card. This is the card panel. And now I'm going to place my florals down, and I have some adhesive tabs on the back, and I didn't grab my my Barely Art Cubies because I forgot, but Barely Art has their own foam adhesive, just so you know, and I'll have that link for you below. So here's my sentiment, and I'm going to put a little liquid glue here just on part of it, because it's going to overlap the floral. And now you can call your card done, but I'm going to go ahead and add some more, and I'm going to add some black gems. So I will leave you a link below for the Cards for Cubs, so if you're interested in donating some cards to them so that you can send them in. They take them all year round. They do, like I said, a drive once a year to collect as many as possible. They usually take them in packs of 10, but from all ages. Kids in foster care are from infant to 18 years of age, so they try their best to fill the gap if that's something you're interested in donating, which will be greatly appreciated. All right, so I added our gems. Get everything out of our way, and I'll show you our card. So thank you for being here. I hope you found some inspiration. Again, I'll have everything linked in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe.